Guillermo Alarcon and this Lemurian embassy located, his headquarters located in Chichen Itza, the Yucatan. But this is not a project about one location. Maybe you can explain a little bit how the embassy and the organization you dream of would come together worldwide.
Well, our aim is actually to create cells all over the world. For now, we're building the world headquarters, which is located near Chichen Itza. We're about 10 to 15 minutes from there, about an hour from Cancun. So our goal is to create these Lemurian embassies all over the world, where people that feel the call, they feel the Lemurian seed, they feel the awakening, they feel that call, and they want to return home. So we're trying to build a new planetary society without the bonds of religion, without dogma, and aim towards establishing bilateral contact with actually extraterrestrial civilizations.
This would be through certain types of initiation?
Well, actually there's this thing called the CE5, which is a close encounter of the fifth kind. Or pretty much the way it works is that we're going to be sitting we're going to be meditating for about from 5 to 10 days, kind of like Vipassana. And instead of redirecting the energy towards us, towards our inner self, we're going to be actually channeling those planetary societies living on the other side of the galaxy. And that is one of the most powerful means of communication. We don't need telescopes, we don't need radio frequencies. All we need is that internal power, that antenna that we have to connect with them. And that's why we haven't been able to make direct contact with them, because we don't really have the time to initiate contact. We're too busy with our day-to-day activities. We're too busy with, like being part of the system, and we don't have that time to actually call ET home, you know what I mean? So our goal is to create a place where people could come, relax, enjoy this amazing nature, and sit and meditate and establish bilateral communication with extraterrestrial civilizations.
So one question that comes to mind is how eliminating the economical part, how would this community be able to thrive and find that time that we do not find these days to be able to connect or to channel or to ground? So how would the Lemurian embassies be able to find that balance?
Well, I mean, I think money's a symbol, and our goal is to, since we are alchemists, our goal is to make an alchemical formula that can change this symbol of money into something productive. So what we need we need to use the money of the system in order to make a full alchemy and utilize this symbol towards projects that are positive, that they have a goal to empower human consciousness.
Would a citizen of Lemuria be able to come in with his services as a form of exchange? And so somebody you spoke of people who are seeking to become in contact with their tribe, with their ancestors, with the lost sciences and methods we have lost. So would a new coming citizen of Lemuria be able to come with just his services and teachings, for example?
Yeah, I mean, for example, in ancient times, for example, in Mexico and Central America, South America, or even in other places all over the world, the system, the way it used to work is like, if you're building a house, the whole community will come and help you build your house. Then by the time I get to build my house, you're going to come and help me build my house. So that's the type of system that we're trying to do. We're trying to leave a legacy for the future generations. We're trying to leave a blueprint for the next generations to follow and continue this wisdom. So yes, of course, they're more than welcome to come, provide their services, to provide their help, and obviously it will be returned. in that form.
To become a citizen of Lemuria, would you go through, would you be, is this an automated government system? Are you not, would you get to, for example, have a passport or a residency or a key to Lemuria after coming to be a part of this in Chichen Itza?
Like I said, for example, so uh, the already established governments there, they tend to give us our own personality. For example, if you're American, you believe that you're programmed with that you have to follow this protocol of being an American citizen, and by that means like American culture, whatever. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to actually detox ourselves from this cultural paradigm mind control, and we're trying to actually create a new type of nationality. So what we're trying to do is create a global, one world humanity, like cosmic consciousness humanity. You know what I mean? Instead of just referring to yourself as an American person, as an Italian, as a German, what we're trying to do is try to eliminate those things, and become just a Lemurian citizen, because I think that's where people will resonate more, to feel that you belong to something that it's more appropriate to what your beliefs are. Instead of, obviously people don't agree to what the beliefs are of those current systems, like, the powers to be already in the world. So, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the methods you are using and materials involved in physically constructing the headquarters of the Lemurian Embassy?
What we're trying to do is we're trying to reduce our carbon footprint and create more self-sustainable buildings using natural building methods. For example, like using cob, which is straw and clay, using earth bags, which is filling up bags full of sand. You know what I mean? So all of this, actually, it's an ancient technology, and we're reintegrating it into this new type of system. And there, for example, we can see already standing buildings all over the world, made using clay, like Adobe. So we know that this system works. It's being used for thousands of years, and that's actually the type of system we're creating, a self-sustainable type of bio building.
What about the available resources in the Yucatan? Many of us have heard about, for example, there's an aquifer underneath this peninsula, so would water have a major part in
exactly where we are, we're located, we're in the ring of cenotes. So cenote is a limestone waterhole, natural waterhole. It's an underground cave system. So there is about 12 cenotes in a 5-kilometer radius. So there's so many cenotes everywhere, and we have clear access to clean water systems. We have a well that goes, it's about 36 meters in depth,
deep,
deep, and so yeah, we have access to clean water.
And you mentioned you're also capturing more
Exactly.
rainwaters too.
Exactly. We're trying to mostly utilize the one that we recycle, the one that we catch, these rain catching systems, and try to minimize the use of water that we take from the aquifer.
What approximately is the size of the headquarters of this embassy?
It's about 20 hectares.
Okay.
It's about 20 hectares. It's about almost 2 kilometers in a perfect rectangle. So it's pretty big. And
square kilometers.
Yeah, and so actually we're sitting on an archaeological site. We're about 2 minutes walk actually from, there's this place called Iquil, and Iquil used to be a very powerful Maya capital, and so we're actually located right on this archaeological site. Exactly in the LemurianEmbassy, there's pyramids, there's Sacabés, which is the Mayan ancient roads that were covered with stucco back in ancient times that used to connect the different Mayan capitals. And it's all located right in the land. And so I found pottery and found many archaeological artifacts at the land. So this is a place where the ancestors used to be and used to perform their ancient ceremonies and their rituals, and used to live like in a communal family. So it's such a blessing to come back to this place and reactivate that. And like, yeah.